Exclusive. Liverpool to pay record-breaking fee for brilliant wonderkid. Liverpool are aiming to strengthen their attacking options this month and have set their sights on a lesser-known talent. The Reds are looking to fend off competition from Newcastle United, Brighton and Chelsea to secure the signature of Greek prodigy Stefanos Tsitsipas. As reported by Anfield Watch, Liverpool representatives recently met with the 19-year-old's agent, and personal terms are expected to be straightforward. The main hurdle in the deal lies in Tsitsipas' loan agreement with FC Nuremberg. The Bundesliga. The club has an option to make his loan move permanent at the end of the current season. The young center forward, who has scored 8 goals and provided 2 assists in 14 appearances this term, has a clause in his contract that would see him transferred from PAOK for £15 million in the summer. Liverpool's potential record bid for Stefanos Tsitsipas. Anfield Watch has learned that following discussions with all involved parties this week, Liverpool were informed that £25 million would be sufficient to secure the player's services immediately, a fee the Premier League leaders are eager to pay. If completed, the deal would make Tsitsipas the most expensive Greek player in history, surpassing the £23 million that Marseille paid for Kostas Mitroglou. Liverpool are hoping to finalize the transfer swiftly, with Bayern Munich also interested in the highly rated forward. However, the move hinges on the departure of Darwin Núñez, who is reportedly a target for Saudi clubs this month. Fans express anger over FSG's cost-cutting moves. Fans are increasingly frustrated with Liverpool's owners, FSG, due to what is being described as an ill-advised cost-cutting decision. The current situation has caused significant discontent, particularly with the club's 3 best outfield players, Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and Trent Alexander-Arnold, all set to enter the final year of their contracts in the summer. Despite this, none of the contracts have been renewed, and it appears the club may be hesitant to do so. Salah and Van Dijk, now in their 30s, are deemed too old to warrant long-term deals, while Alexander-Arnold is reportedly considering a move to Real Madrid, with Liverpool unwilling to meet his wage demands. This situation has drawn criticism, especially with rumors suggesting the club is attempting to deflect attention away from the contract issues. Further complications for FSG's business approach. Liverpool's struggles with contracts echo a similar pattern at FSG's other sporting venture, the Boston Red Sox. The team was expected to make major signings in free agency, particularly with Juan Soto, but failed to secure any deals. Soto ultimately signed with the New York Mets for a massive $600 million contract, leaving the Red Sox's pursuit looking futile. Moreover, the Red Sox's handling of Jared Duran's contract has raised eyebrows. Duran, who performed well last season, had been expected to see a significant increase in salary. However, the team offered him a lower-than-expected $3.5 million, prompting Duran to take the matter to arbitration. This level of frugality is troubling, especially given the disparity between Duran's projected value and what the Red Sox are offering. It casts a shadow over FSG's financial management, leaving Liverpool fans concerned about the future direction of their club under the same ownership. Liverpool have reportedly reached out to the agent of Slavia Prague's El Hadji Malik Diouf in connection with a potential transfer this month, according to sources in Senegal. The Reds have been in superb form this season, accumulating 46 points from 19 matches to sit at the top of the Premier League table. Remarkably, manager Arne Slot has achieved this success with limited investment following his arrival. However, Liverpool could still look to bolster their squad this month to strengthen their chances of securing the league title. As such, they are said to be interested in acquiring a new left-back to eventually succeed Andrew Robertson in the squad. Senegalese outlet D Sports reports that Liverpool have initiated contact with both Diouf and his agent, though they could face competition from other top-flight clubs keen on the player. Crystal Palace have also been in pursuit of a new left-sided player and reportedly had a $12.5 million bid rejected for Diouf. Slavia Prague are hoping for a club record fee for the 20-year-old, one higher than the $15 million they received from West Ham for Tomas Souček, with reports suggesting they are holding out for offers close to £21 million. Oliver Glasner and his team are working to bridge the gap in valuation between the two clubs, while Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest have also shown interest in the player. However, Liverpool's financial strength, the allure of playing in top-level football, and the potential to replace Robertson in the squad may make them a more attractive destination than their rivals. Robertson, previously hailed as world-class, has been a key player for Slot this season, making 25 appearances. However, with the Scotsman turning 30 and a contract expiring in the summer of 2026, Liverpool may look to prepare for life beyond him. Meanwhile, Wolverhampton Wanderers are reportedly considering a move for Toulouse winger Zakaria Abouklal in the upcoming transfer window, according to GiveMeSport sources. Abouklal has enjoyed a successful run in League One, with 19 goals and 7 assists in 66 appearances, making him an attractive option for Wolves, who are seeking to strengthen their right-wing options after struggles on that side. Wolves have previously focused on defensive signings, but sources confirm they have also been monitoring attacking players, with Abouklal being described as an exceptional talent. He is expected to be available for a fee under £10 million, making him a potentially cost-effective option for the club. The club will need to act quickly, with only 3 weeks remaining in the transfer window. Wolves face Premier League matches against top-half teams, including Newcastle United, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Aston Villa, making their upcoming fixtures crucial in their battle for survival. Additionally, with rumors surrounding the potential exits of Hwang Hee-chan and Pablo Sarabia, a deal for Abouklal could be imminent if Wolves continued to pursue attacking reinforcements. In other news, West Ham United are reportedly considering a loan move for Brighton's Evan Ferguson, following an injury to Niklas Füllkrug that will keep the German forward sidelined for the next 3 months. Ferguson, 20, has enjoyed a strong start to his career with 9 goals in his first Premier League season and 6 last year. However, he has fallen out of favor with Brighton manager Fabian Hürzeler, who prefers João Pedro, Danny Welbeck, and Jorginho Rutter ahead of him. West Ham are now in urgent need of a striker, with Füllkrug's long-term injury and Michail Antonio's absence after a car crash in December, leaving them with only Danny Ings as their primary forward. The club is looking to recruit urgently to resolve their attacking issues. Despite an injury to Ferguson this month, Brighton have yet to decide on his future and will reportedly make a decision by the end of January, just before the transfer window closes. West Ham will have crucial Premier League fixtures against Fulham, Crystal Palace, and Aston Villa during this period, and it remains to be seen if they can strengthen their squad in time to meet the challenge. West Ham United may accelerate their pursuit of Chelsea's Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall this winter, as new manager Graham Potter looks to strengthen his squad before the February 3 transfer deadline. The lack of playing time for the player has caught the attention of the Hammers, who are now considering a move for the midfielder. Dewsbury-Hall, who joined Chelsea from Leicester City in the summer for £30 million after weeks of negotiations, was highly regarded after a standout season in the Championship. His move to Stamford Bridge, reuniting him with former manager Enzo Maresca, was seen as a major signing. However, despite his potential, Dewsbury-Hall has struggled for minutes at Chelsea. He has appeared in just 15 games across all competitions, with only 55 minutes in Premier League action. While he has contributed 2 goals and 1 assist in the Europa Conference League, his lack of top-flight appearances has led to speculation about his future. According to Football Insider, West Ham are actively pushing to secure Dewsbury-Hall on loan, with an option to buy. Several other clubs are also interested in a similar deal, which could be made permanent if he performs well over the next 6 months at the London Stadium. The Hammers have been long-time admirers of Dewsbury-Hall, even before his Chelsea move, and that interest stretches back to when Julian Lopetegui was manager. Dewsbury-Hall, known for his versatility, has been described as a Swiss Army knife and could be a valuable addition to West Ham's squad. Dewsbury-Hall is under contract at Chelsea until 2030, but just 7 months into his tenure, it appears he may be on his way out. Chelsea will likely demand a high fee due to his lengthy contract, but a loan deal with an option to buy seems the most probable route for now. Last season, Dewsbury-Hall impressed with 12 goals and 14 assists for Leicester as they won the championship under Maresca, and his 64 Premier League appearances make him an experienced option. Meanwhile, Newcastle United are reportedly plotting a move for Borussia Dortmund's Donyell Malen, who is also a target for Aston Villa. According to Christian Falk, Malen's future at Dortmund has been uncertain, and Villa are currently leading the race for the Dutch forward. However, negotiations over the transfer fee have stalled, potentially opening the door for Newcastle to hijack the deal. Eddie Howe is said to prefer other targets for now, but Malen remains an option if Newcastle fails to secure their first-choice forward. Newcastle have been in excellent form recently, winning 7 consecutive matches across all competitions. After a slow start, they are now in the mix for European qualification. But with Callum Wilson sidelined by a long-term injury, the club is relying heavily on Alexander Isak. Adding another forward could help balance the workload at St. James's Park. While Malen is on their radar, Newcastle's priority is a different Premier League player. If that deal falls through, they may turn to Malen as an alternative. However, time is of the essence for Newcastle. Malen is reportedly open to joining Villa, and recent reports from Florian Plettenberg suggest that Villa have improved their offer. Newcastle will need to act quickly if they want to secure the Dutch forward. In other news, Bournemouth are reportedly set to make one of their biggest signings ever, targeting Liverpool's young star Ben Doak. According to Alan Nixon, the Cherries have moved to the front of the queue for the highly rated Scottish winger. Bournemouth have impressed in the Premier League this season, sitting 7th after standout wins against Arsenal, Manchester City, and Tottenham Hotspur. The club is now eyeing European qualification, which could lead to further investment in their squad. Bournemouth are reportedly ahead of Crystal Palace in the race for Doak and may be willing to wait until the summer to secure his signature. The club sees Doak as part of their long-term plans for squad development and future success.